الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. Okay, assalamu alaikum everyone. So we're gonna continue, inshallah. We're gonna continue. Just to refresh our memory, we are doing Surah Al-Baqarah. We're reading Surah Al-Baqarah, and in the last session, we finished at ayat number 29. So just to refresh what we have been reading in the last session, the last few ayats of Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah Ta'ala is telling Allah Ta'ala is telling about the group of peoples which Allah Ta'ala has Allah Ta'ala is telling there three kind of people. The first one is are those who to whom when the invitation from Prophet Muhammad came for Islam, they accepted it right away. So they accepted Islam and become Muslim, loyal Muslims. Second category was the one who they denied to become Muslim. They said we don't want to believe it and we will not become Muslim. So they never became Muslim and they preferred to stay as non-Muslims. And third category was the group of people. They said that we are Muslim, but they lied. So they when they were with the Prophet and with Muslims, they said we are Muslims. But when they go back to their own group, they say that we were making fun of these. So Allah said the people who were they're making fun of these and other group which have denied, Allah Ta'ala don't care about them, and Allah Ta'ala has put a seal on their heart, a dot on their ear, and a curtain on their eyes, so they cannot see what's going on. So then Allah Ta'ala continues saying that there's going to be severe punishment for these people, non-believers, and for the believers, obviously the reward will be Jannat, which for where they're going to live forever. And then Allah Ta'ala said that these people who are non-believers and they don't want to, whenever they break covenant of Allah Ta'ala, meaning whenever they go beyond the boundaries which Allah Ta'ala have set. In the very last ayat we said, whenever they go beyond the boundaries which Allah Ta'ala has set for the human beings, it means that they're trying to do destruction in the world. So that they do they create corruption. So whenever we learn that whenever we go beyond the boundaries, beyond the covenants which Allah Ta'ala has set for human being, it means that we're not following the guidelines, and with that going to result in doing corruption in the world. And these people for sure are the biggest losers. And then Allah Ta'ala asked in the last ayah that how can these people deny existence of Allah? How can they deny existence of Allah Ta'ala's covenant and rules when these people don't have enough power that they can do their own existence? Allah Ta'ala is the one who gave them life when they were dead, meaning they didn't come to this world on their own will. Allah Ta'ala sent them to this world by His will, and Allah Ta'ala is going to take life back, and then Allah Ta'ala is going to give life again at day of Qiyamah. So Allah Ta'ala is the one who's controlling everything. So how come so don't they see and don't they understand that they are powerless and they don't have any power for their own existence as well? So that's what we read in the last session. So we're going to continue with ayat number 20, ayat number 30 today. So let's get started. Alina, you're going to read ayat number 30.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة قالوا أتجعل فيها من يفسد I keep messing that up. من يفسد فيها ويسفك الدماء ونحن نسبح بحمدك ونقدس لك قال إني أعلم ما لا تعلمون. And the definition is, and when your Lord said to the angels, indeed I am going to place a, how do you pronounce that word?
Vicegerent.
A vicegerent on the earth. They said, will you place therein on one who will spread corruption and shed blood, while we glorify you with your praises and sacrifice
Sanctify.
and sanctify you. He said, indeed, I know that which you do not know.
Good. So, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة قالوا أتجعل فيها من يفسد فيها ويسفك الدماء ونحن نسبح بحمدك ونقدس لك قال إني أعلم ما لا تعلمون. So Allah Ta'ala says in this ayat, very, very important ayat, it's Allah Ta'ala is changing topic here. The previous 29 ayats we read for Surah Al-Baqarah is talking something else, and now Allah Ta'ala is totally changing the topic. And Allah Ta'ala is saying, and when your Lord said to the angels, indeed, I am going to place a vicegerent on the earth. They said, will you place therein one who will spread corruption and shed blood while we glorify you and your praises and sanctify you? He said, indeed, I know that which which you don't know. So Allah Ta'ala is telling about the existence of Adam alayhi salam here. So when Allah Ta'ala is saying that when I asked angels, when I told angels that what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a human being. I'm going to create a human being and I'm going to place him on the earth as a vicegerent. Vicegerent means Khalifa. Khalifa means assistant, right? So Allah is saying that I'm going to make someone who's going to be very superior and he's going to be like my assistant on this world. So we are very honored. We human beings are honored because Allah Ta'ala has made us as a Khalifa. Khalifa is someone like, is someone who's covering him. Like Khalifa is like second to the most powerful. So we are second after Allah Ta'ala in the Allah Ta'ala's whole creation. So Allah Ta'ala has honored us by making Khalifa, meaning we are second to Allah Ta'ala in this world. All the other creations Allah Ta'ala has made, like jinn, angels, everything else are below us. So we have a priority on them. So Allah Ta'ala is saying that, Allah Ta'ala is telling Prophet ﷺ here that when I asked angels that I'm going to, on this world, I'm going to create my Khalifa on this world. So they said, Qalu ataj'alu fiha man yufsidu fiha wa yasfiku dima. They said, oh, you're going to make a human being and place him on this world as your Khalifa, while he's the one who's going to spread corruption and shed blood. So how do they know that this person, this human being which Allah is making, when he's going to go in the world, on the earth, he's going to spread corruption and he will shed blood, meaning he will kill each other. So because Allah Ta'ala told him that the human being which I'm going to make him from what? From dirt, right? From dirt, from mitti. So the angels knew that the characteristics of the dirt and the characteristics of the dirt is, it destroys everything. If you want to destroy anything, it's very easy. You just put it outside of the dirt. Dirt automatically will do its thing and destroy it. Anything you put in the dirt for a long time, it will mix with that thing and that thing is destroyed. To preserve that thing, obviously you need to put it in a room temperature. You need to put it in a refrigerator, or you have to save it, right? If it's a piece of bread, you want to preserve it to eat tomorrow, you have to do something for it. You have to either put it in a refrigerator or put it somewhere so it's good to eat. But if you don't want to preserve it, you just throw it outside on the dirt. Dirt will do its thing and it won't be eatable. It won't be any good after a few hours. So they knew that the characteristic of dirt is that it wants to ruin everything. So they said that if you're going to make a human being and you're calling it he's a Khalifa and you're going to make it out of dirt, So the characteristics of the qualities of the dirt will go in the human being as well, and he would like to spoil things. So they're wondering and they're saying that, why are you doing that? That when this person, when he goes back to earth, he can do all this thing, destroy everything, and he will shed blood, meaning he will fight with each other and kill each other. And then the angel said, وَنَحْنُ نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ وَنُقَدِّسْ لَكَ. That while you have us angels who we glorify you with your praise, and we sanctity you, meaning that we praise you, we do your ibadat, we do everything which you want to do with. So we do your ibadat. Why you want to create a khalifa for that purpose when we already are existing and we're doing exactly what you want to do? We glorify you, we do your ibadat, and we do whatever you want us to do. So what is the reason? So they are concerned. So meaning they're asking a question, but the question is because of their concern, right? So Allah Ta'ala replies back. Allah says, Qala inni alamu ma la ta'lamu. Allah Ta'ala says, oh, just relax, because Allah Ta'ala is the owner of everything. So Allah Ta'ala is not giving an answer to them. Allah Ta'ala says, just be quiet. I know what I'm doing. So Allah says, I know what I'm doing. So you don't need to worry. So you don't ask me questions. So it gives us a lesson that, if someone is a boss, he can also say that sometimes, just relax, I know what I'm doing, so just let me do what I'm doing. So because Allah Ta'ala obviously is the super master, Allah Ta'ala is the master of everything. Allah Ta'ala is just telling an angel, just be quiet, I know what I'm doing, so just listen to what I'm doing. So Allah Ta'ala is giving a little hard answer here, but Allah Ta'ala obviously has the right to do that. So this ayat, it will continue what happens next, but this ayat is very important because in this ayat Allah Ta'ala brings up the existence of Adam, when the Adam was created and what happened in the skies when he was created. Okay, so let's continue second ayat. Who's next? Iman, you want to read second ayat, beta?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها ثم عرضهم على الملائكة فقال أنبئوني بأسماء هؤلاء إن كنتم صادقين صدق الله العظيم.
Translation.
And he taught Adam alayhi salam all the names. Then he displayed them to the angels and said, inform me the names of these if you are truthful.
Good. So وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها ثم عرضهم على الملائكة فقال أنبئوني بأسماء هؤلاء إن كنتم صادقين. So then Allah Ta'ala is saying that he taught Adam alayhi salam the names, all of them. Then he displayed them to the angels. Then he said, inform me of the names of these if you are truthful. So what does it mean? So in the previous ayat, we know that Allah Ta'ala told angels that I'm going to create a human being out of this dirt, Adam alayhi salam, and he's going to be my khalifa, meaning he's going to be second to me in authority of the whole universe. And they said that why are you creating such person with dirt when the quality of dirt is he's going to do destruction? And Allah says, just don't ask me, I know what I'm doing. The second ayat Allah says, Allah Ta'ala taught when Allah Ta'ala made Adam alayhi salam out of dirt. So what Allah Ta'ala did, Allah Ta'ala had angels bring some dirt. With the dirt, Allah Ta'ala made a statue. Allah Ta'ala made a statue of Adam alayhi salam. And when the statue was all made, Allah Ta'ala gave ruh to him. Allah Ta'ala gave ruh to him and he was alive. He was a alive person. So Adam alayhi salam was not born from a mother and a father like we are born. Adam alayhi salam didn't have a father, mother, but Allah Ta'ala made him with his special superpower. Allah Ta'ala has the power, so Allah Ta'ala made him. The very first person Allah Ta'ala made, Adam alayhi salam, was from the dirt, and Allah Ta'ala just made him from his statue. So when he was made, what did Allah Ta'ala did? He taught Adam the names, all of them. What names? So when Allah Ta'ala made Adam alayhi salam, Allah Ta'ala taught him everything, all the knowledge of the world. Allah Ta'ala gave him the knowledge of all the engineering which we know in this world. Allah Ta'ala gave him the knowledge of all the medicine which we know in this world. Allah Ta'ala gave him knowledge of all the biology, psychology, all the knowledge which exists in this world. So all the knowledge we go to school to learn, all the knowledge we go to different universities to learn, the law, the everything. So Allah Ta'ala gave him all the knowledge, certainly right away. So when Allah Ta'ala was giving the knowledge to Adam alayhi salam, obviously the angels were there as well, right? So they were listening too. So Allah Ta'ala told him that this tree is this is, Allah Ta'ala gave him the knowledge of all the trees, all the vegetables, all the knowledge we can think of around us, which we learn. Allah Ta'ala gave knowledge to Adam alayhi salam right away, and all the angels were there present where Allah Ta'ala was giving the knowledge to him. So after Allah Ta'ala gave all the knowledge to Adam alayhi salam, Allah Ta'ala said, names of all of them, he displayed them to the angels. So Allah Ta'ala displayed all those things to angels as well. And then Allah Ta'ala said, he said, inform me the names of these if you are truthful. So Allah Ta'ala is testing the angels now. Allah Ta'ala said that I gave knowledge to Adam alayhi salam while you were present. So why don't you come and tell me what is this thing? So Allah Ta'ala randomly picked up something, and Allah Ta'ala asked the angels, so you tell me what this is, the knowledge of which I gave to Adam alayhi salam while you guys are present. So Allah Ta'ala is giving a test to Allah Ta'ala is giving a test to them. Why Allah Ta'ala is testing them? Because they asked a question in the previous ayat that why are you creating this person? Allah Ta'ala has to prove a point that Allah Ta'ala has made this human being who's smarter than you, who has a mind to think. With that mind, he can answer, he can create different things. Like human being, if we look around other things which Allah Ta'ala has created, like Allah Ta'ala has created human beings, us in this world, then Allah Ta'ala has created animals in this world. So we humans are smarter than them. We can see that since these animals are born, they're not capable to make any to do any development. I mean, none of the animals are capable to make a home by themselves. None of the animals are capable. I mean, they have their homes, but not as luxury homes what human beings have. None of the animals are capable to make any factories, to do anything which human being has made it. None of the animals have even changed their food. So Allah Ta'ala gave them one food to eat. Either they're eating leaves or they're eating grass. They're still eating that food from then. None of the animals have decided, hey, let's do something else. While human being, when he came to this world, Adam alayhi salam came to this world, he only had these trees, these vegetables, these things. But what he did, he created multiple things with those, right? Even right now, we learn new dishes every day. So human beings keep on learning new stuff, keep on developing more things. So humans are smart to keep on learning more things and adopt those things, and obviously do development. With that development, we can see they created aeroplanes, they created cars, they created bigger homes. Humans have made different kind of vegetables. I mean, they already have some vegetables, but what they did, they mixed that seed with this seed and created something new. So we keep on, then every day we keep on learning new dishes and all that. So human beings keep on with that knowledge which they have. Allah Ta'ala gave a mind to human, and we with that knowledge we keep on learning more things and make and invent new things, you know. So Allah Ta'ala asked those angels, so tell me the names of these things. So what does it mean? Maybe Allah Ta'ala has shown him one tree. Allah Ta'ala gave knowledge to Adam alayhi salam of one tree, and then Allah Ta'ala has asked angels to tell me that other tree, you know. So can you think or not? So Allah Ta'ala said to angels, tell me the names of these things if you are truthful. Meaning, if you know what it is, tell me that. Understood? So next ayat. Who's going to read next ayat? Ayan, go ahead, beta. Next ayat.
We have to leave in 2 minutes.
Okay, beta, that's fine.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قالوا سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم Hakim. They said, Glory be you. We have no knowledge except what you have taught us. Indeed, it is you who are the who who are the all-knowing, the all-wise.
Yes. So قالوا سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. So angels, when Allah Ta'ala asked angels to tell me what this is, it definitely means that Allah Ta'ala has given knowledge to Adam alayhi salam when angel was listening, and Allah Ta'ala tested them like a quiz. You know, the quiz usually is you're giving and you have learned something, but quiz is usually something similar to that, which makes you think and answer that, right? So with that knowledge, you can be creative to answer that. They said, glory be to you. No knowledge is for us except what you have taught us. Indeed, you are all knowing and all wise. So they said, we don't know what you're asking. We only know what you have taught us. Like, for example, if Allah Ta'ala has shown them an apple tree which has red apple, right? And Allah Ta'ala gave the knowledge to Adam alayhi salam when angel was listening. And then Allah Ta'ala asked angels with another tree which has green kind of apples. And Allah Ta'ala asked angels, what is this? And they said, we don't know what this is. Even though Allah Ta'ala told them this is apple, this is a tree, and they didn't have the thinking power to think that the tree looks same and the fruit looks same, and it should be a green apple because we know what red apple is, right? They said, we don't know what this is because we just know that specific knowledge which we gave us. Just like the other creations of Allah Ta'ala has. Like animals, they know what grass is, right? They will eat grass. If you give them something really delicious, cooked, a vegetable, they don't want to eat. Even though it's the same thing which is cooked and more delicious, they don't want to eat because they don't know what it is. While human being with his mind, he can think, oh, I know the taste of this and it is cooked with this flavor. Maybe it's even good. Let me try it, you know, and he can create that. So they said, we don't know what this is because we don't have the knowledge of this, right? So they said, we don't know. Okay, Ayan, Alina, you have a question?
No, I just wanted to say that I have to leave now.
Okay, beta, that's fine, no problem. Ayan, you have a question too?
Yeah, my question is that you know how you're saying about how animals don't know what they eat and like what they eat and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So basically, I saw this video of this duck, like of this deer eating like cooked up carrots, and it knew what it is. So
you saw one video, maybe one animal exception, right? Do you see any animal they have kitchen and they cook fried eggs in the morning and next day they decide let's do a boiled egg? They cannot do that, right? Or they can do that?
it depends.
No, it doesn't depend on anything. You know the animals. Maybe you saw one video and that's an exceptional case. Someone has taught that animal. You can have a dog. You can teach him multiple tricks, but it doesn't mean all the dogs know that trick. They don't know. So maybe you tell them all this. So animals don't have a brain like human beings. That they are smart enough to make cars for themselves to go around. Are they smart enough to make factories? So with those factories, they can make beautiful dresses. And next year they say, oh, this dress is old. Let's make a new dress. They don't have that knowledge, or they can do that. They can never do that.
Because I was thinking that because I saw this monkey making its own meal with grapes, bananas, and it made a salad out of everything.
So all the monkeys can do that?
Yeah, lots because they.
No, they cannot. Yeah, they cannot. So that monkey, someone who's made the video, maybe he has taught him, or these videos obviously are just videos. So, but all the animals, if they're smart enough, you will see them driving cars around. You'll see them doing good jobs. Do they? I mean, they don't have nothing. The cow is eating same grass for thousands of years. She doesn't know that what's the difference between this and that. All the animals are living same life. They haven't developed themselves. They cannot because they don't have that their mentality equal to human being. Human being, they were living before in the houses of leaves and all that, right? But slowly and gradually they have developed to these mansions they're living in. So they have developed too much. They used to have only wood boats. Now they have cruises. They have multiple things. Now they have planes and all that to facilitate them. So human being is developing every day, while animals, they cannot. Allah Ta'ala have not given them that mind. Okay.
Okay.
So next ayat. Rida, go ahead and read next ayat.
Oh, okay. Which ayah?
You're gonna read ayat 33.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Amir Khan,
بسم الله الرحمن
Rida, अच्छा
الرحيم.
note karo. Yes, beta.
I have to go.
Okay, that's fine.
Bye.
Allah Hafiz. Rida, go ahead.
قال يا آدم أنبئهم بأسمائهم فلما أنبأهم بأسمائهم قال ألم أقل لكم إني أعلم غيب السماوات والأرض وأعلم ما تبدون وما كنتم تكتمون. And the definition is, he said, O Adam, inform them of their names. And when he had informed them of their names, he said, did I not tell you that I know the unseen of the heavens and the earth, and I know what you reveal and what you conceal?
Conceal, yes. Good. So in this ayat, Allah says, قال يا آدم أنبئهم بأسمائهم فلما أنبأهم بأسمائهم قال ألم أقل لكم إني أعلم غيب السماوات والأرض وأعلم ما تبدون وما كنتم تكتمون. So Allah says then he said, O Adam, inform them of the names. And when he had informed them of their names, he said, did not I say to you, indeed, I know the unseen of the heavens and the earth, and I know what you reveal and what you were concealed. So when Allah asked angels to answer something, they failed to answer that. And then Allah says, Oh Adam, come here. You tell me the names of these things. As Allah Ta'ala already knew that Adam is going to answer that, because Allah Ta'ala made Adam alayhi salam, and Allah Ta'ala knew his mind that he can answer this question which I have asked him. The knowledge which I gave to Adam alayhi salam, obviously the angels were there as well, but they failed to grab that knowledge. But this human being, since I have given him a better mind, he is going to for surely answer it. So he said, Oh Adam, come here and tell these angels the names of what things I have asked them. And he said, when Adam alayhi salam answered what was the right answer, then Allah says, did not I say to you that indeed I know the unseen of the heavens and the earth, and I know what you reveal and what you conceal. So then now Allah is answering to angels that I told you what I'm doing, what I know what I'm doing. So I made this person, and he's proving it that his brain is working much faster than you, and he's answering the things which you cannot answer. And I told you I know it because I know what you don't know. I know the unseen of the heavens which we don't know, and I know the unseen of the earth which obviously you don't know, and I know what you reveal. I know what you show, and I also know what you conceal, meaning whatever you hide. So I have the knowledge of everything. So I know what I created. So Allah Ta'ala is giving the answer here in much more depth, and previously Allah Ta'ala just said, I know what I'm doing, so don't ask me. But now Allah Ta'ala is answering them, so the angels could be satisfied as well, that why did Allah Ta'ala created Khalifa? Why did Allah Ta'ala create human being? Understood, Reza? Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, good. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. We had enough today. So with this, we're gonna finish and continue the next ayat, inshallah, in the next class. So we at the end we make a dua that Allah Ta'ala help us understand the Quran, and Allah Ta'ala help us read more, and Allah Ta'ala help us love this book more and make us among the people of Quran, inshallah. Ameen. So inshallah I'll see you guys in the next class. Till then.